here's the before picture on the pants. You can see how dirty they were.
Hey guys, Julie P. Yogi here. I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the tips that I've come across that are working really well to clean your clothing, your shoes. Shoes are a big deal, but cleaning, so for example, obviously you would throw something in the washer and try to clean it and get the stains off of it if there was a stain, but I have this pair of pants that are a pair of Nike Major League Baseball pants, and they still have the tags on them. So you know when something still has the tags on it, of course it's gonna bring in more money. And the last thing I wanted to do was to take the tag off and wash them, which is so funny because the other night I was laying in bed thinking, oh, I could get a pair of tweezers and fold this down, pull it off, wash it, and stick it back on. I was that desperate. I bought them with the stain on it, knowing that I could probably get the stain out, and I did. So I am going to see if I can show you guys a picture of what the shoes look like before, or the pants look like before. I'm going to show you here after. Let's see, so the stain was right in this area. You see, as you can see, there's literally nothing. They look spotless. There's like one teeny tiny little, it looks like a pen mark that I don't even think was on there. But so what I did was, and these are like a polyester blend, but I have this garment steamer. It's like a heavy duty Conair. You know, it's got the little water basin and the little pole. It's kind of ghetto because it's missing the thing on the top that you hang this on, so I just have a hanger up there and it's not very safe. But so I steamed this. I steamed it probably about 5 times, and then in the middle of steaming it, I would steam it, and then I would just use your good old-fashioned rubbing alcohol and scrub it with a rag, and just scrub, steam it, scrub. I mean, I probably did them both about 5 or 6 times, and I was amazed when I started to see it come off before my eyes. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. I don't have to worry about washing it, and you literally can't see anything afterwards. So I was super excited when I realized how well rubbing alcohol and steaming works, and I started thinking about like dry cleaners and how they actually clean things. I'm like, I need to do some more research and see what dry cleaners do to actually dry clean things, like if they use steam, because wouldn't that be wet? I don't know how that works. But if you've ever worked for a dry cleaner, I'd love to know how exactly they clean things. I think they use like some sort of soap steam or something. I don't know how it works, but so for that I was super excited about that triumph. It really did make a big difference, because I mean, those pants are $45. So instead of having to list them for like 15 saying they have a stain, I'm now listing them for like 35, you know. So it's a great win to anything you have that might have tags on them. Also, I used to have a small steamer like this. I bought this one at Joann's and accidentally left the steamer on, and it like boiled all the water out of it. And the last time I tried to use it after I left it on, you know, like for days, because I don't know how long it was, after I left it on and then I tried to use it, I don't even know how it would, but water kept coming out somehow and burning my hand. So it kind of sucked, because it was like hazard of the trade. But then my friend Janet got me this steamer. She actually found she had one. She forgot she had it and she didn't need it, so she just gave it to me. And it has this really long hose, and I find that because I like to sit on the floor, I'm in my son's room and I'm actually on his bed. This is his platform bed, and I've got the mattress leaning up against the wall, and I staged all my pictures here on the beautiful wood. And so I'll sit on the edge of the bed and steam, but sometimes this hose will kind of get a kink in it. See, like it does right there. And I found that if you hold the hose up, it stretches out the kink. Well, I went to go do that the day before yesterday and found out the hard way that this comes off. Like, it has a little open and lock, and I just was like, open what? And I played with it and I couldn't see how it opened. Plus it was always hot, so I never should have tried it when it wasn't on. But somehow when I pulled it up, the whole thing came off, and hot, steaming, scalding water all came down and burned the crap up out of me. I got like adhesive tape on me, so that was a hazard of the Poshmark job. So I learned my lesson not to hold it up over my head like that. Also, if you turn the nozzle to the side at all, water will drip, and of course if your legs are underneath you and it burns your legs, it really hurts. It's really hot. But for shoes, I use Kiwi Shoe Cleaner Sport. I got this at Walmart. I want to say it was like literally $3, and it's like a foam spray, and then it came with a lid that has bristles on it that actually rolled underneath the bed, and I can't get it because it's right in a spot that you have to like have a broom or something, but the bed hangs down and you can't get the broom under there, so it's kind of lost. But I didn't like the noise it made. I have misophonia. It's like a auditory thing, like, you know, can't stand hearing people chew or whatever, and I hated the way the noise anyways made on the shoe, so I just use a good old-fashioned rag and scrub it, or like a an old toothbrush, and scrub the side of the shoes. Also, what works really well, trusty rubbing alcohol works for everything. I'm telling you, it doesn't, I've never had it make any spots on anything or stain anything or mess anything up. It works beautifully. Also, Jenna from the Empty Hanger, she says to use a magic eraser. I'm like, oh, that's genius for the white parts of the shoes, but I know magic erasers do leave white spots on things, so you can only do it on the white part. At least I've had it, I've cleaned walls with it before that weren't white, and it took the paint off the walls. So you have to be careful with what you're cleaning, that, you know, maybe test a little spot of it and see. And like she said, they are messy when you use them. But so this thing, the Kiwi Shoe Cleaner, and then I found this at Walmart as well. Herman Survivors it's called, and it has a little bear on it, and it says leather lube, and then it has like this little, see, it's like a little sponge on the little handle, and you just rub it in there. It's like kind of a waxy, like shiny I'm trying to get where the shadow's not showing. Why? There we go. And then it makes them really shiny, but like I have a pair of Sperry's that I tried just a little bit and went, oh gosh, I don't want to do that. It made them really dark. But like on other shoes where they're black or really dark brown, it really doesn't, it works fine. But I would be careful on like a lighter leather, because it'll make the lighter leather darker. So if you don't want it to be, like it does when it rains kind of, so if you don't want it to be darker, maybe be careful with that. But all that to say, I would invest in the big steamer if you can. I'm not sure how much these run, because I was given this, but I want to say they're around $100. And I know my friend Janet said she saw some. We have a store here called Bargain Hunt. I don't know if you all have those where you are, but it's like a big warehouse filled with stuff that doesn't sell from other stores. So there'll be name brands from Target and Kohl's and, you know, all kinds of stores in there. And she said she saw they had a pop-up tent steamer that you literally pop up the tent, and then you just put the item in there, zip it up, push the button, and the whole thing steams it in like 5 seconds. And I think she said it was like $75. I'm like, oh my god, I want that. But she gave me this, so I thought, well, this works, I'll use this. But I'm trying to think if there's any other cleaning tips. Ooh, nail polish remover works for getting sticky adhesive off, but of course you have to be careful because it can take the paint off of like shoes and stuff. But like, you know how if you get shoes from sometimes from Goodwill, let's see if any of mine have it. None of mine close by have it, where they have like this silver, they take this silver Sharpie and write it on the bottom. Nail polish remover will get that off if you care about the bottom of the shoes looking nice. And I think that's it. So my cleaning tips for you. If you guys like my videos, please subscribe, share, tell me what you want to hear more of. Have a good day. Bye.